angels, this is Leia with your January 2015 astrologically themed videos. Thanks for tuning in and Happy New Year. Make sure that you watch the videos for your sun, moon, rising, and any other sign that you know is particularly prominent in your birth chart. We're using Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Guardian Angel Tarot, as well as Sonia Choquette's Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards, neither one of which we have used in any of the reading videos on this channel, so this is my special treat for you regular viewers out there. Take the messages in these videos as food for thought and inspiration as we begin this year ahead of us. They weren't intended as predictions or as a forecast. There's going to be a bunch of videos out there, pretty lengthy ones, that you can turn to for that sort of thing. Now, to keep these ones short and sweet, what we've done is ahead of time, we've already shuffled the cards and picked them at random from their decks, with the intention that all of us watching receive a helpful and uplifting message. And pay close attention to your intuition, because the message that was particularly meant for you might not even come from what's being discussed in the video. It might be a certain word on the cards, a certain phrase or sentence, so pay close attention. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with anyone else you know will benefit. Also, subscribe if you haven't yet, because that's a really good way to stay updated on all future uploads. Besides, if you love what we do, this is going to help us bring you even more and more content that you enjoy. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a look at Spirit's message for you as we enter 2015. Welcome Scorpio's suns, moons, risings, and everyone else with prominent Scorpio energy in their birth charts. Let's see what Guardian Angel Tarot's message is for you. First card is Messenger of Abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. With the second card being Ace of Emotion. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. Wow, all that sounds really good to me. And what it looks like is, well, of course, just one interpretation, is an overall general reminder to keep an open heart. Those with strong Scorpio energy in their birth charts, many of you go through really heavy challenges and all these pains that a lot of other people won't ever experience in their lives. People with strong Scorpio or Pluto energy do have life lessons along those lines. And yet, you're being encouraged to keep on keeping on. Don't allow these pains to let your heart shut down or close. Keep your heart open. I know that sometimes we really do need a break when we've gotten hurt. We just need to take it easy and not keep ourselves vulnerable and out there when we're already so raw. But once we've learned our lessons in the larger scheme of things, it really does help to stay open. Not exceedingly so, where our heart is falling out of our chest, bleeding all over the place. As your cards indicate, keeping yourself open emotionally does attract wonderful new opportunities into your life. So as this new year begins, see if there are ways that you've been keeping yourself excessively guarded, and see how you can take some of those walls down now. And then for the second part of your reading, what I want you to do is, you have two options. The first being, if you really enjoy the interactive method where you choose one or two, and then you take a look at the message of the card that corresponds to that number to see what you got, then you can do that, with the card on the left signifying 1 and the card on the right signifying 2. But for those of you out there who would prefer to see what both of these cards have to say, you can also just hang around for the entire segment and listen, see what resonates with you. That's another way for you to receive the closing message for your video. Just see which elicits a response from within you. And depending on who you are, it could be just one of the cards or both of them that speak to you. Ready? Your card on the left is Ask Your Spirit Helpers. The message of this card is, you don't have to do any of what you're going through alone. Sometimes we feel like we have to be strong, we have to make it in the world, even when there's nobody supporting us. But this is a reminder that we do have support. The universe is there and we have invisible friends helping us out. Sometimes that feels like it's hard to believe. If we've been very challenged, if we've gone through a lot of hurtful experiences, we feel like, well, where were you when I was going through the worst time in my life? But the key word here is to ask. Even if it's not spirit helpers, but other people, actual flesh and blood people who can help us. Of course, there will be people who will turn us away, and there will be people who might say hurtful things to us or might do even hurtful things, but if we come from our hearts, if we come from a place of purity, if that's our intention, then eventually we'll run into the right people who can help us. Besides, if you feel kind of weird about asking for Spirit's help, and depending on who's listening to this, Spirit could equate to God, to your higher self, to angels, to spirit guides, anyone in spirit who has your highest good and the highest good of all as their intention. You don't have to tell anybody else. If it's a source of comfort to you, count it as part of your spiritual practice. And your card on the right is Decide. The message of this card is, now is the time to call upon your decisive powers to help you move forward. It's not necessarily about a fork in the road, although for some of you it might be. It could also simply mean just being firmer in what you want to do in life, not being wishy-washy anymore. And Scorpio is a sign that has a lot of power behind it. So once you've made a firmer decision as to what to do next, watch the manifestation happen. Watch your life change. Sometimes the universe is just waiting for a go signal from us, because if the signals that we're giving off are pretty unsure or uncertain, then that is what kind of results we'll be getting. But see, experiment even with smaller things and really set an intention out there that this is what you want to happen and this is what you want to do for your highest good and the highest good of all, and watch things manifest. When you've satisfied your curiosity, apply it to bigger things in life as well. You might just end up being very pleasantly surprised. And that's it for this video, angels. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's so much more to come on this channel, so stay tuned. Until next time, take very good care of yourself. I send you so much love. Namaste.